Good morning, everybody. It's taking down decorations and putting out spring and Easter day. So I think I want to start here in the kitchen and dining room and then work my way throughout the house.
As it's our emptiness, life just you and me, rolling down back roads where we're meant to be. From the garden blooms to the campfire nights, hand in hand, everything.
So welcome everybody to our empty nest life. Here with Mona today. Marty's off with his mom at the eye doctor, and so let's get to undecorating and decorating for spring and Easter. I hope you're here for it. Let's get busy because I'm excited about bringing out and showing you what things that I have went out and purchased that are new, and bringing out my old because it's just like opening up Christmas presents on Christmas morning because I forget what I have. And it's all exciting to me again, all over again. So let's do this together. Come on, y'all. Let's get our Easter and our spring decorations out and let's decorate together. So come on, let's go. Let's go get it done. After I have some coffee. Thank y'all so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I hope you're excited about spring and Easter coming and all the decorations, and it's just a fun time. Spring is just one of the most favorite times in the year for me because it's like everything is popping up out of the ground. It's just exciting. It's just warm weather's coming. I don't know. It's just exciting, so I hope you're excited for it too. So we're going to go ahead and take down decorations but tidy as we go and clean the areas like the countertops and things like that as we pack things away before we bring out the Easter and redecorate. Okay, I'm still working. It's late in the afternoon. I have pulled out more decor from my building, and we may start putting out more decor tomorrow here in the kitchen and dining room. So it'll be another day probably. I won't finish today and I'll be dressed differently. So that's just the way it's going to be. You may see me in the same outfit in multiple videos. And then in one video in different outfits, if that makes sense, because it's just going to take me a process of more than one day to get this done in this area because my table's still full of stuff. I can't put the decor away until I empty bins out in order to put the decor in those bins. We're back here today and we're going to get started on pulling spring and Easter into the kitchen and dining room. So, okay, I just have a few things, not a lot, that I'm going to add over here. And it's going to be spring and Easter, just a little mixture of both. First off, I have this little tray of eggs. And I'm just going to place them over here on the tiered tray. Like right in this area right here. Just like that. I love that because it has the browns and the whites in that. I've had this for years, came from Hobby Lobby, and I've always used it on tiered trays. Oh, okay, that fits perfectly. I think that really looks good there. In a Hobby Lobby years ago, I've used this for several years, and I think we'll put that down here, maybe right there. Oh, and we can't forget our little bunny. Hobby Lobby once again years ago, and I bought a little pack of them specifically for the tiered trays. We'll just stick him right in there. But I do have some more greens that I think we could actually add in and fill in some empty spots. Okay, I think I like the way that turned out because It looks like the chicken is sitting kind of back there in some like grassy area maybe. So I think I'm going to go with that for right now. Hobby Lobby years ago. Little bunny. I did find this candlestick that I'm going to use as a riser so that you can see. I found a little faux plant that I'm going to stick back there on it so it brings the green over here too. I found this. Oh gosh, it fits back there nicely. It didn't feel complete before because it felt like it was missing something in that back area with this pulled out. So I like that. Okay, I have this little teapot that, if you'll remember, I just had it sitting down over here just during the winter months and the Valentine, decor time. So I'm going to take the lid off, and I found all of these little tulips in my decor bins with the florals. So I picked them all out, put them together like this, and I'm just going to stick them all down in here like that. Ah. And look, y'all, is that not gorgeous? Just pops off of that white little tea kettle there. So spring-like, so spring-like. It is so pretty, I think. And so I think I'm gonna tuck it right over here. Let me move my rooster a little bit to the side here. Move maybe this to the little bit to the side and see how it looks sticking back over here. Oh my word. Tuck my little rooster back in there, and that, oh, and I have the little lid here. Let's just, prop the lid up against it. That looks great. I love that. Oh my, I think this might be one of my favorite spots right here, because these little tulips just added so much over here in this corner. Oh, I'm loving how it's turning out. Look how that turned out. I love it. Spring, I don't know, there's just something about bringing out the spring and the Easter. Do you agree? Do y'all just, I don't know, it's something that just brightens your mood? Because warm weather's coming, it's going to get warm eventually. Okay, I made these, remember? This was a peanut butter and cracker box that I made, a bunny rabbit out of. So I think I'm going to tuck the bunny rabbit back over here in this corner. Right here. Perfect. And I think I may just tuck him. I don't know, I may just kind of tuck him right back here. The middle, you know how I do at Christmas, I put wreaths on each door, okay? I don't do that any other time but just Christmas. But I wanted to go ahead and do one because I think it really adds to the kitchen when you can decorate, up too, doing up. It gives your eye more to look at. So let me show you. Just on this cabinet only, because it's a corner cabinet and it's different than all the other cabinets. So I felt like that was the perfect spot to put that. And I love it. But I bought something new at Hobby Lobby, and I wanted to show you because I bought it specifically for my coffee bar area, and I loved it and had to have it, y'all. Just had to have it. Who grew up singing that song? One of my favorite songs back in the day, y'all. I have to admit. I might have been a preacher's kid, but I loved me some rock and roll too. Anyway, I got this for $3.99. It was on clearance for $3.99. Yeah, $3.99. I have to hold it way back over here. This was back in the day, but can you tell it's back in the day? I'm old. I can't see anymore. But anyway, pour some sugar on me, and I loved it. So I'm gonna put this on my coffee tray here. I think I'm gonna actually add my little bird up here. Oh, these little cups. Look at the little cups, y'all. I got these at a thrift store, so I think they're gonna fit perfectly right there. Okay, up on the top, I'm gonna add my little wooden Easter bunny. Here's the little tea kettle that goes with this little set. Is that not adorable? And I think I'm gonna add one of these little, I found these at Walmart in a bag. It was several of them together, different sizes, in different poses too. Some standing up, some sitting down like that. I have another one of these that came from Hobby Lobby in a set for the tiered tray. Little chick, stick the little chick right in there. And I have this carrot that I want to put in here, but I'm not really sure where I'm going to put my carrot. And I may just see if I can tuck the carrot back in there. That brings the orange, kind of brings the orange back over here, you know, on each side. And I think that works pretty good. All right, now I've got some greenery. Let me stick some right back in here. Oh, that looks good. Let's try this piece right up here. Oh, that looks good too. I like that. Here's another little piece. Don't throw away all of your little pieces like this. You can tuck them in places that need just a filler. And I think maybe right in here, just where it's laying like over the top there, I think looks really good. So I really like the way this turned out here. Everything filled in very nicely. I'll swing you around and let you see. I know you really can't see my pour some sugar on me sign, but I really do like it, how everything turned out. It's very spring-like. It looks really good. I have another one, peanut butter and cracker box, but it's in a different shape. He's actually like he's running. Okay, or hopping. So my little hopping bunny is gonna hop right over here in the corner. Just fill in this area over here, because sometimes I feel like, you know, I'm not a less is more. I don't take a less is more approach. Can you tell? So I think he looks really good, just stuck over there behind my cups, in between my cups and my coffee maker. And I've already got out my bunny cup and set him out. See his little tail? And then, how cute. And you know, every season I do something like that. I put a cup for each season. And I know you see the shelf right there. I did take and find some shelves, y'all, and you're going to see another shelf that I've already hung. But I found these in my decor shed, and I forgot I had them. But y'all, oh my gosh. Does that not look awesome? Let me show you. I just really thought it needed something under that, tobacco basket. And I've already hung up my, I attached that, but I think I will do maybe a bow. I bought some ribbon and we may make some bows after a while. But anyway, it's done with the sticky tape, that tape that I tore that off, but I stuck it on this. These are glass towels. And I hung my little brush from it. Is that not adorable? But now I've got another little shelf to decorate because, I don't do less is more. More is more. More is better. How cute. And I think I'm just going to stick it right here. Perfect. Yeah, I forgot and left that out. Found it out in the den. Of course I did, right? Oh, I've got a little towel for spring, Walmart. Cute. I'm just gonna hang it up here on my pegs there. Perfect, perfect. Okay, I do want to go ahead and let's start working on this area here. Go through all my stash here of little bits and pieces. I just want to fill in some area. Well, I tell you what, I know this I usually put somewhere else in here in the kitchen, but I wanted to use it on this little rack. It's got little carrots down in here, okay? I love it. That by itself is actually really cute, but am I going to stop there? No. Because I do greenery, I thought, let's put some greenery. I don't know. Let's just play around with it and see what we can come up with. More of these little tiered tray, rabbits and chicks I'm going to put up here too. Put him in there like he's hiding in behind the bushes. And I found some of these yellow flowers, just wispy flowers that I thought would be pretty, kind of like just tucked in here. Let's see how it looks. Let me take you off and give you a closer look. I think that looks really cute. Okay, one thing that I went ahead and done off camera was, because I didn't know how it was going to work and I needed to get some bags out and things like that to stuff, you know how you have to stuff to make layers. This old coffee can, remember I decorate that up. I've had trees in it at Christmas time and I really don't know what I did in the summer. I went ahead and I stuck some like moss. If you can see down in the bottom, there's some moss down in there. And it's like he's sitting on a bed of grass, okay? Anyway, I've got him sitting down in there and we're gonna decorate him up some more too, together. I just leaned the lid up over there, like, you know, so you can see the lid, but it's not in the way. But we're gonna decorate him just a little bit more together and this whole area. So this is what the area looks like. It's just plain. I've left my eat. I've left that. And I brought out, if you'll remember me buying this at Hobby Lobby on clearance. I can't remember what it was, how much it was. But it's got the rooster, the pig, and the cow, or whatever. Bull. One of my grandkids said, "That's not a cow, that's a bull." And I said, "I don't know what it is, but it's an animal. It's a farm animal and it's going in my kitchen." So I'm going to stick this over here somewhere. And this is going to stay here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Hadn't even turned it on today, y'all. But it's my little digital picture gallery, I guess. So anyway, let's get busy decorating this area together. I've already pulled out some stuff that we're going to decorate with together over in my little riser here with my lamp. I'm going to go ahead and open this up because we're going to put something in there. I always put this in there. Got it at a yard sale or a thrift store years and years ago. And it's got an Easter egg, a little pot of spring flowers, a bunny rabbit, and a carrot. You know, I guess you could use it in the spring and leave that to the front, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I always put a plant down in the center of it because it's got that hole. So I found this one with some pretty spring florals. I usually use this in the bathroom, I think. But I'm going to use it in here today because when I tried it a while ago, it fits perfect. Well, I said that. Oh, there we go. It was just hung. So it fits perfect on it. I think I might want to put the bunny rabbit towards the front. That does look like the best angle of it anyway. So let's stick him right in here. Looks so cute right there. And, I think I might put him, I don't know, maybe there or there. I don't know. I may try it both ways. I'm not sure. I've got this little faux plant here. I got this at Dollar General for $1. I thought it was so worth $1, y'all. Look at that. It looks like real stone, and it's not. It's really cute. But if I put him there, that won't, I don't know that, well, oh gosh, I kind of like that. What do you think? It fills in that area right there pretty well, doesn't it? Okay, how cute is this? You know what this is? Can you tell? It's clothespins, and it's got a magnet on it. I could put these on the refrigerator, but I don't normally do stuff like that on the front. You know, Susan from the Oh So-and-so, she did something similar to this with wood pieces and put stems coming out and painted them orange just like this. But I found this at a thrift store, and they were $1 each, and I bought 2 of them. Well, this is metal, so I'm wondering how that will look if I put this over here. Maybe, oh gosh, that kind of looks cute right there. Oh, and let's finish decorating our little bunny rabbit over here. Okay, I pulled out some eggs. So let's fill in with some eggs. Let's see. I want to put, I've got more room in the back, so I'm going to put the big ones towards the back there. I'll just put that one right there. He's surrounded with some eggs. There we go. I found this at a thrift store, and I just had to have it. How much? I don't remember how much I gave for it, but y'all look, is that not? It's so cute, and it's on a tall pedestal. So I'm thinking right here. I really do like that there. I think that's so pretty. And y'all, I've got one more thing. I found this little picture at a thrift store the other day, and I just plopped some florals down in it. How cute is that? And I think I may stick it over here by the bunny rabbit. Let's swing over here and let's see how that looks. Oh, I like that. That looks really good right there. Oh, everything is coming along so well. Now we like the table and then the area over here in the dining room. So I'm gonna take a little break, get me a little bit of coffee. I've been drinking my coffee all morning. You know how I am, it takes me all day to drink coffee. But I'm feeling really good, which I've got some ladybugs I need to get down. You know, me and the ladybugs, we don't get along. We don't like each other. So I've got to do that, and I've got another spring towel to hang out, and we're rocking right along, y'all, and I'm so excited. I'm getting my spring done. I'm so excited. And how do you like these little, it's a spring flower, so I had to put it on there. It's a little topper that goes on your straw, because we got ladybugs. I know they're not ladybugs, I know, but that's just what I've always called them. We all call them ladybugs, and that's what I always call them, I'm sure. But anyway, they're not gonna get in my coffee. Y'all, I have found them in my coffee. Drives me insane too. Okay, so now that I've gotten me a little more caffeine inside me, let's move over to the dining room area, and I need to pick up a few things. I've got a few things. I need to hang up my coat, go put up my purse. I need to tidy a little bit before we even start decorating over here. And then I need to, I've got another little DIY. I saw it on YouTube, and I thought, I think I've got the stuff that I can do that, so let's try it. I may do that in a minute. So let me tidy, and then we'll hop back over here and start decorating in this area. And I think everything's gonna look so good, and I can't wait for you to see all of it put together. Spring. It puts a smile on my face. The warmer weather, which we are having a cool spell right now, but we're, warmer temps are coming and we know it, and that's what gives us hope. It gives us hope. So let me hop over here and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, next off, we're going to work over here in this area. This is one of my favorite areas to decorate because I've got these two wired baskets that look so much like what I love to decorate with, and that's the rustic and I don't know, it's just the outdoorsy, I don't know if it's farmhouse, I guess is what you could say. I decorate my taste is as a cottage, like farmhouse, rustic. I'm in the country. It's all country to me. So I've still got my chickens and, everything pretty much is the same here. I've added a few little florals. When I was going through my floral bin, I pulled out a few and went ahead and stuck it where I thought might need a few extra like little fill-ins here, because everything pretty much is the same here. I'm not doing a whole lot more to this, except I did find some florals, for this little creamer here. I'm going to put, I think I might have had a tree or something. I had it, decorated up for the winter, even Christmas. I found this bunch right here, y'all. It's just greenery that can be used from spring on in through the end of summer. So that will stay. And that's what I like about decorating with a lot of neutral things, is we can use this for a long period of time, which makes decorating really more simple. More simple, better. And plop it right down in here. And look, instant floral arrangement right there, and it's really pretty. So that's done. I do want to add my little this is my little nest with the little Easter eggs in it, and I did get this at Hobby Lobby a few years ago. So I think I'm going to stick that right in here like that. How cute is that? At Walmart, it came, I think y'all were with me when I shopped at Walmart, and we came across some bunny rabbits in a little plastic box, several of them. So I've got, I had like multicolors, whites, pinks, blues, greens, I think, of Easter bunnies, rabbits. And I pulled out a white one. Look at him. How cute. And I'm just going to set him right here on the edge by the Easter eggs. And I think that looks really cute right there. And y'all, that's all I'm going to do in this area. Okay, and what I did here is I went ahead, this is my other shelf that I was telling you that I had hung. And it's just with those command strips. That's what they're called, command strips. Hung them with command strips. This is, I think it's a letterbox or something like that, but it's not going to be used as a letterbox here in the Bishop household. We're going to decorate it. So I went ahead and put some garbage bag, well, I call them garbage bags. It's the Walmart bags. Stuck them down in the bottom to give it some height, so I didn't have to fill a bunch of stuff down in there, and put some moss down in there. So, and just a few florals on top is what I come up with. So let me grab a few more things that we're going to put in here to make it look more Eastery. Eggs. Some more eggs. So let's put them in here. I like tucking them back in there. It makes it look like they're peeking out. Let's see, and another one of those little bunnies. This one's standing up. He's not hunched down. Let's see where it looks like it might fit, because I'm not even for sure if it'll fit in here. I don't know, what do you think? I think it looks pretty cute to myself. And every season I hang something right here on this little hook, just to kind of make it, not look so bare, because, in my eyes it looks bare. Okay, in one of my hauls from a thrift store, I come across this, remember? And I've already kind of seen if it would work, and it does. Oh my gosh, look how perfect. 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 Now let's move down, and I want to show you what I've already done down here, but we're going to add to it. And then once we get through with this part, we'll take a closer look at everything, how it turned out. Okay, this I decorate up every year. I had a tree in it at Christmas all the way through the winter decor. I had a tree in it. But I just put some long flowy greenery in it, and then put some florals right here that look, you know, it screamed to me spring. But then I come across this big, it came off of something. I don't know what it came off of. I think I'm just going to tuck it right there to fill in this whole space right here, and it's done. So now let's take a closer look at everything. Oh, and I forgot, I hung that up with the command strips. That came from a thrift store for little of nothing. I think maybe $1 or $2. So I hung it up with command strips, and this was at another thrift store, and I went ahead and hung that up because we got hooks right here, y'all, and I'm so excited about using this. Look how pretty that looks. I love this here. I love it. I can do so much with that with every season, and I love it. Okay, I wanted to show you a couple of areas over here on the other side. It's by the window. It flanks the window on each side. It's those mirrors that I made years ago. So I went ahead and decorated it off camera, and I liked the way it turned out, y'all. So this is it. How cute. You know, this stays for, I think almost every season. Do I leave it for Christmas? Y'all, I can't even remember, but it's on both sides. See over here? So I've got it done, and I'm really pleased with the outcome of that. I love it. I hung my little bunny rabbit bee. See, it's shaped in a bee right there. Just hung it there. You know, that stayed, everything stayed, and that was already there, so I just left it. So that worked out great. But there's that, and then the other one on the other side over there. So everything turned out good on that. Now here I didn't do a lot. This has always been here. Brought out a new, just a neutral wreath, and then I put my spring-like towels there. Nothing that screams particularly just spring or Easter, but it does bring in the sense of it being spring. I can carry this all the way through summer. Maybe just adding touches of maybe, like if I do July 4th, I've got some stuff that I may hang there. But anyway, that's going to be a staple throughout the rest of the season. Okay, I went ahead and put these on because I brought this back out because, you know, I use it year after year. And this was in that tablescape that I did for the winter, you know, the winter tablescape. It was so pretty. So I wanted to try to use that again, and I've already put down my runner, and it's got bunny rabbits on each end, and I'll show those to you in just a few minutes. But I use this every year with my Easter egg. Let me show you the Easter egg. They're, you know, breakable, and the bunny rabbit has a butterfly on his nose. But we'll take a closer look at all of this once we get everything decorated. So let's go ahead and start placing all of the things that I have pulled out for the tablescape. Now, it's not going to be in a container of any sort. Normally I would do like the tray, but I think I'm just going to set things out. I know that may be aggravating when it comes time if anybody eats, you know, any meals with us, having to move all this, but I don't know. I want to try it and see. Okay, I have another one of these. Okay, I think I'm just going to try that. Okay, I found found this that I use every year. See the little bunny rabbit? And I had it already decorated, so I pulled it out of my bin just like that. Let me see. I'm not sure about the placement, y'all. I pulled them out and I found all my spring napkins from last year. I saved them. Yay me. So let's see. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. Let me see. I might pull this down a little bit. Pull this out. Let's see about sticking this maybe. The bird on top of a bird cage with a little votive candle. Because I'm trying to bring in black elements as the white and greenery, and then some colorful items, you know, to bring in the spring into the whole mix of it. We'll see how all this turns out. I have another little bird. He's a little concrete bird. I need to bring something over here on this side. And y'all, at Hobby Lobby, I found this. It was the last one at our Hobby Lobby, our store in Scottsboro, the last one they had. I cannot remember how much I gave for it, but I had to get it because there was no more. Look at his ears. Look at his ears with a little bow there. It's so cute. I think I'm gonna stick that over here on this side so that we have something visually on the back side. And I have one of those little Easter bunnies. He is from Walmart, but he's not in that mix with the, you know, the pastel colored ones. All of these were in a bag of just green bunnies at different shapes. I think I'm going to sit him right down here. Y'all will have to let me know what you think about this tablescape, it just being kind of like out there. I kind of wanted to do something different this year and not just have it contained, which I know that's a good thing, having it contained and you can easily pick it up, move it away. But if this doesn't work, I'll change it. And let me show you what it looks like now that it's all put together. I'm very pleased with everything. I'm so excited that my kitchen and dining room is done, and I hope that you love it as much as I do. Before we take a final reveal, I wanted to show you this little DIY that I think that I might work on, or I think might work over here in the den. I'm not going to show you where I'm putting it just yet. We're just may make it to put it out in the den in our video for the den spring decorate with me. So let me get everything pulled out and we're going to try that DIY right quick. Okay, I have this bunny rabbit from the Dollar Tree years ago. Probably had it as long as it's been since everything was $1, an actual dollar. But I'm going to cut off this part. This part's coming off. The 2 carrots, Happy Easter, is coming off. That was really easy just to pull up. See, I'm just pulling it up off of this. That was really easy. I'm going to set that aside, and then all I'm left with is his head, okay? I have a rod. I don't know if it's going to be strong enough to hold him, but I'm going to try it. And I'm going to glue this on right here. So let's see if I can get that glue to stick to it. Okay, I think that's going to work, so I'm going to let that dry. Okay guys, I wanted to jump on here. It's another day, and I was editing the video and I saw where some of my footage is gone, where I did the little DIY with the Easter bunny. So let me show you what it looked like beforehand so you'll remember. it was this, all put together, okay? The Happy Easter attached to the bunny head from the Dollar Tree for $1. I think years ago it was $1, okay? Here's how it turned out. You know, I glued that on the back. You saw me do that. But what you didn't see me do, and the footage that I lost, was I glued these two together and put a stick on it and did that, like, so I can use the Happy Easter part as well. So now let me show you how it all turned out, which I love the outcome of it. Let me show you. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I love it. It turned out so good. It looks like the bunny rabbit's peeking out, and I love it. Peeking out from the grass. I hope you enjoyed that little DIY. If you try it, let me know. You know, after working on this space over a few days, it's so nice to finally step back and enjoy how everything came together. I've always loved keeping my everyday decor fairly neutral because it makes it so easy to welcome in the seasons with just a few simple changes. Most of the pieces you see here aren't all new. Many of them are little favorites that come back out every spring, and I think that might be one of the things that I enjoy most about seasonal decorating. Bringing those familiar pieces out again and letting them have their moment each year. A few things were thrifted along the way and a couple are newer additions, but overall, I really tried to just keep everything soft and simple so it blends naturally with the everyday feel of our home. There's just something about adding those small touches of spring, a little greenery, a few bunnies here and there, you know, that just makes everything feel lighter and a little more cheerful after those long winter months. Now the kitchen and dining room feel fresh, cozy, and ready for the spring season ahead. And I always love how these small seasonal touches, you know, can make a space feel just a little bit more special. Thank y'all for coming along with me as I, you know, transitioned from our winter and Valentine's decor to our spring and Easter decor, and it just means so much to me that y'all want to spend an afternoon with me as I decorate. So until I see y'all in the next video, which will be coming soon, and I think it will be the living room spring Easter decorate, so be sure to come back and watch again, and if you hadn't subscribed already, please do that before you leave today. We would love to have you here at our Empty Nest Live. And give us a big thumbs up too, and help us get pushed out in that algorithm to be seen by more people. We're growing and we need your help to continue to grow, but we just appreciate y'all being here with us each and every time. It means so much to us. So we'll see you in the next ones, guys. So take care, smile, be kind to one another, and we will see you soon. Bye, everybody.
Emptiness is full of light.